I know what you're thinking. You were probably thinking I was going to be drunk, didn't you? Hungover from winning the Serie A. But no, I am a professional man. We still have a competition to win. The Europa League II. Everyone's favourite competition that no one's ever heard of. But it's another trophy to add to my ever-growing cabinet. If we win, that'll be my 5th trophy. 5th! Which, whether you like me or not, you have to admit, is quite impressive. Hello everyone, how are we all doing? I hope that you're having a wonderful time after yesterday's episode. I have been in a state of shock for what feels like the last 24 hours. It's been absolutely mad. Just down to the fact that I'm moving at the moment and everything's a bit mental. But more importantly, I've just had a smile on my face all the time because I won the Serie A before. I just can't believe it. I can't believe it. But, like I said, we've got one more game to play in this rather historic season for Fiorentina, where we can also have the season review and everything afterwards. And that is against Bilbao in the Europa League II final. Now, I've had a little bit of a problem here, because I've been sat here wondering, do I play the team that got me here? You know, do I play Cabrera? Do I play Pierozzi? Do I play Innocenti? Do I play the backup brigade, essentially? Do I play them? Do I bring them in? Do I play them? No. This is a trophy. I need to win the trophy, and it may well be really unfair of me to do this to them, but I need to win. I need to win this trophy. I need to get it in another one down. So I'm playing with the normal first team squad. Although Chimiti has been dropped to the bench after winning Serie A Player of the Year. He's not been very good recently, though, as you can tell. Form of 6.68, not good enough. But Muller's in goal, Fares, Basia, Vuskovic and Ranch make up the back four. Then you've got Torreira, McKendy, Aim and Trincao as the midfield four, with Kouame and Juranovic up front. Could well be Kouame's last game for the club. I'm not 100% sure on what we're going to do with him. I had an offer of 58 million for him previously. There are people I've been looking at, which I think I could get in on a cheaper price that are actually as good as him. So I have been contemplating getting rid of him for a while, because obviously I'm not going to have a lot of money for next year's budget. I spent a lot of money last season. There's a lot of instalments that I need to pay off. I've not really seen how Bilbao have been doing, actually. Where are they in this Serie A? Okay, they're 6th. It's not Serie A, in La Liga. They're 6th. Okay. Munain on the ball, whips it in, and God, they've hit the bar there. Munain is always a really, really decent technical footballer, and safe to say we got away with one there. These guys are probably on around about the same level. I'm looking at it, they've got Serrano, who's absolutely brilliant in this game. Is that Dave Azpilicueta? It is. Well, I mean, we can definitely get at him if we get the pace down the centre, get him into a foot race, and we've got that down to a T. Torreira. Is he going to shoot? I thought he was going to shoot there, but he's fizzed the ball out to Ranch. He rips it in. Francisco Trincao. He can shoot, he can head, he can pass, he can take free kicks, corners, he can dribble. This guy can do absolutely everything. And the fact that I've got him for next year on a free is just mind-boggling. Great ball in. Goalie is absolutely nowhere. Lovely take. It is still Unai Simon. That's interesting. They do have Inaki Williams still there. God, he's 30 years old now, Inaki Williams. I remember the days when he was a young wonder kid. Obviously, in this game, this is 5 years on. He's still pretty, youthful now. But even now, like in real life, then he must be 25. Great interception there by Ranch. Already got an assist to his name today. He's nearly given the ball away there. He finds it to Demi and Aim, a player who's really grown into his own as the season's progressed. McKendy on the ball. Lovely ball to Trincao. And he toe punts it just wide. Not his best finish. I was hoping he'd get a bit more curl on it. Whip it in at that back post. But not to be. We're definitely having the better of the start. Trincao's carrying a slight knock, so there's no need to worry. The fact that they're playing a 4-4-2 is good, and says that Azpilicueta is already on a yellow. If we can just get one of our strikers up against him, just get them to do him for pace, he'll definitely be sent off before the end of the game. Williams is absolutely knackered. We're kind of doing everything we need to do here. We've just outplayed them, outran them, and at the moment outscoring them, which obviously is the whole point of football. As Trincao whips in a decent ball, but it just comes back out to him now after a good clearance. Trincao towards Kouame, not to be. Torreira to Aim, into Juranovic. I can't believe he's missed it. The man in form. The man who pretty much at the end, nearly single-handedly carried us to winning the Serie A title with his goals. Trincao, I mean, he's having an absolute blinder today. Well, it's only 1-0 at half-time, but it's safe to say we've definitely been the better team so far. I'm going to praise the boys in, get them to play a little bit more. Come on, guys. If we can get a second, I'd like to think it's probably going to be game over. There's a few people I would like to give game time to. I'd like to bring Esteban on because he's been really good in this tournament. I'd like to bring on a few people, really. I'm going to take off McKendy and we're going to bring on Aurel Mangala for what could well be his last performance as well in a Fiorentina shirt. One of the first signings I made and has done the job, but he's not happy with the lack of game time. I'm not one to keep people around that don't want to play or don't want to sit on the bench and wait for their, or don't want to fight for their opportunity. So he can go. I mean, that is not what I needed. Luis Ramos gets his 23rd goal of the season. It's their first real highlight apart from where they hit the post in the first half. That feels all a bit unnecessary. What happens here then? I mean, he looks offside, to be fair. Lasser there. It's a decent ball in. Who's that? Is that Vuskovic? Just not looking the right way. I think he thought Basir was going to win the header. He's not looking the right way. Hits him in the back. Falls straight into the path of the striker, because why wouldn't it? And, Vuskovic into Rant. Oh, I don't really want extra time or anything. I just want to win this outright, to be fair. We've made enough chances to win it. As Dembele plays it through to Kouame. It may well be his final performance, and it would only be right that he finishes it off with a goal. Christian Kouame and Dembele together are another brilliant strike partnership. They played so well in this tournament. They're the reason if we are going to win it. Probably why we have won it. As Dembele plays a great ball in. Kouame doesn't even need to take a touch. He knows where the goal is. Passes it past Simon. Great finish. Trincao's got to come off because he's absolutely knackered. And on comes Martin Esteban. He's played very well so far in this tournament as well. He's got himself a few goals and been a decent option to have. From my point of view, I'm looking at it for next year and I'm sat here thinking, where do I need to strengthen? I think the obvious answer is pretty much most positions. We've got a lot of really good players and a lot of positions, but I think it's more, again, depth, because if we're going to be playing Champions League football next year, I can't be playing a second string in the league, and I can't be playing a second string in the Champions League like I have been in this competition. Do you know what I mean? So we're going to definitely need to invest in some quality, and also just a few more bodies. I think I just need to maybe buy in another 2 real top quality players, just so that we're not too weakened when I have to play cup games. Do you know what I mean? Simon to Uri, back to Cesar Azpilicueta. It's not a great ball from him there. And we haven't really got that long left now. I've realised we've got only 5 minutes to go, pretty much, if you include added on time. Torreira, bent to aim. Mangala. That's not a good ball from Mangala. That's why you're leaving, mate. Well, Muller, good take, mate. I thought he was going to muck that up there. And he throws it straight to Torreira. I love his quick distribution. Mangala's passing since he's come on has been awful. Oh, Serrano. I can't believe he's missed it. 5 minutes of added on time. Are you kidding? Where's that come from? Great tackle by Basir there. He dived in. It needed to be made. And Fares, who I'm trying to desperately get back in for next year, clears it. Dembele over the top for Christian Kouame, who hits it. 3-1. Another tournament in the bag. Christian Kouame and Moussa Dembele together. Maybe I should buy Dembele. Maybe that's what I should do to keep the 4 strikers I've got. I mean, this pass here is excellent from Dembele. Great ball over and a brilliant finish from Kouame. Couldn't ask for more. I could not ask for more. It's been one hell of a ride in the Europa League II. I don't know if we were predicted to win it at the start of the tournament, but I do think we were probably up there with some of the favourites, and it is yet another trophy in the bag. I would obviously love to watch the celebrations, but let's face it, we don't really care about it too much. More importantly is that it's another trophy in the bag, one that Mourinho never got to win. Well, in his tenure now, he might win it later on in this save, but if he does, doesn't matter, I've already won it. We got a double. Trincao's injured for 1 to 3 days, which is no issue. 2.55 million for winning it, which is always helpful. We get medals for it. I lead Fiorentina to glory. Juranovic is definitely going to get a rest because, can you believe it? It is actually a summer where there is no football, so he is going to get a rest. We get £22 million for the Europa Cup II television revenue, which is great. 1.59 million for going up in the coefficient ranking. Pretty happy overall. I mean, the overall balance is looking a lot better now after all that money coming in. Yeah, delighted. Really, really solid. And this is it then. The end of season review on what has got to be possibly the best season I think I may have ever had on FM. In terms of like overall, battering expectations, this has got to be up there. Look at the new arrivals. Yusuf Chamiti obviously is going to get signing of the season, and rightly so. The board are disappointed with the deal to sign Yusuf Chamiti because we paid £35 million for him. He got 34 goals and 9 assists, and he was player of the year, not having that. Pavlovic hopefully will play next year. I've got to work out what I'm going to do about the non-EU side of things, so bear that in mind. Dembele coming in on loan. They're not happy with Ronch as well, because we paid a lot of money for him. I think that's fair enough, but he played really well. Torreira bringing him on loan was good. Cisco, Campoy, who didn't really play. Esteban, they're saying that we paid over the odds for him, but he's a wonder kid, so he'll get better. Ryan Gravenberch, they're okay with. Dendonka, they're okay with. Docker, Lane. I mean, yeah, I think I had a really good time buying people this year. Again, A+ for the board. Are delighted that we won the Serie A because they couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it either. I mean, it's literally just ridiculous. We were only meant to qualify for the Europa Cup 2 again, and we just absolutely smashed it. And this is how the team would line up in our 4-4-2. You can tell here, this is maybe where the issue lies a little bit, is in that central midfield role. Mangala, McKendy. McKendy got better towards the end of the season. I think playing in the box-to-box role actually suits him more. So I think he might have to start playing there a little bit more. Maybe get him a bit further forward. But everywhere else, you couldn't ask for more. Wow, right, okay, now this is a bit of a turn-up then. So in terms of players of the season stuff, Francisco Trincao wins Fans Player of the Year. Young Player of the Year is Chamiti, signing of the season is Chamiti. Top goal scorer Chamiti, most assist Francisco Trincao, most player of the match was Trincao, best average rating Trincao. But Mangala had the most passes per 90 minutes, interesting. And in the Europa League, Kouame got the player of the season for it, Golden Boot. European Golden Boy actually went to Juranovic, so that's how good he is. He's beating off competition from loads of other really top young talent, but Juranovic is apparently the European Golden Boy. He is phenomenal. It's been some season, and we get to do it all over again next year. And remember, the important thing now is that I don't need to worry about winning the Serie A again, because I don't think Mourinho won it twice. I think he only won it once, so I don't need to worry about winning it again. You can see we dominated pretty much everything in terms of the Europa League II, so we don't need to worry about that, but I will send out congratulations to the boys, obviously. And that's it. That is it for this season. I guess really it's a case of I've got a lot of work to do on whether I can improve the squad in any way. How do I do that? I've got to turn this team into a Champions League competing team, because I can see me maybe actually I need to win the Italian Cup next year. I can't keep going back to countries in order to win the National Cup, so I need to win the Italian National Cup next year. Obviously winning the league again would be brilliant, but I don't necessarily need to. It's more a case now of what do I do. If I go out of the group stage in the Champions League, Europa League could definitely be achievable with these boys. I could definitely win the Europa League with this team. Let me know what you think my expectations for the next season should be. And that's it for Season 5. 5 seasons in already. It's been absolutely incredible. And I hope that you've all enjoyed it. If you have, of course, please do drop a like on the video. Share and subscribe. Come back for the start of Season 6, where I will still be at Fiorentina. Let me know what you think it is I need to achieve next year. Until then, please like, share and subscribe. Take care of yourselves, everyone. Stay cool.